Great. Wonderful. Good afternoon, everyone, and I welcome you once again. I am so glad you could join us today. I'd like to first introduce myself. I am Shasta Foy, ACF's Executive Director, and I'd like to start by thanking you. Your partnership and support are what make Faith and Fundraising 2026 possible, and we are truly grateful for the role you play in strengthening this fundraising community. This year's conference is shaping up to be something very, very special. We have strong content, there will be meaningful connections, and a true shared sense of purpose that's at the heart of faith-based fundraising. We are excited to welcome you to Chicago and to help you make the most of your sponsorship and exhibitor experience. Today's town hall is designed to give you clarity. We want to walk through some key logistics and also highlight ways to maximize your visibility and engagement in practical ways and leave time for questions as well. And with that, I am pleased to turn it over to our sponsor and exhibitor co-chair, committee co-chair, Danny Ward, who will walk you through what to expect and how we'll support you every step of the way. So, Danny, welcome, and the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Hi, everybody. I'm so excited. This is our first time as a group talking about faith and fundraising on-site activities. So, welcome, 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 and thank you. Um, I, Before we go much further, I want to introduce fellow teammates of mine who both set the stage well in the past for me stepping into this co-chair role and I'm immensely grateful to both of them. Jamie Lennon and Roger Dow are members of the sponsorship and exhibit committee, so they're my partners in crime. Jamie's also a member of the ACS executive committee, and Roger's a past board member. And so they're going to jump in as needed and help keep me honest, and we'll just go from there. So, um, echoing Shasta's thank you. We really couldn't do this without you. Faith and Fundraising is a really fantastic conference. It's one I look forward to every year, and it wouldn't be the same without having you all involved. So we truly appreciate you, and we're excited. Um, First of all, are any of you brand new to Faith and Fundraising? Okay, hooray! We're so glad to have you. Thank you. Um, Seek us out. We'll be there all the time. So, if you ever need anything, please check us out. Ask for. I'll put my contact information in the chat so you can reach me directly. But um, any of us are here to help whenever we can. One more question before we really get into the details. How many are you looking forward to being in Chicago, downtown Chicago, in February?
Mm.
So we are expecting average temperatures somewhere between 21 and 32 degrees Fahrenheit. In Chicago in February, we usually get somewhere between 3 and 8 days of actual rain and 4 days of snow. And the average precipitation, that's hard to say, is almost 4 inches over the course of the month. Uh, and then every so often, like last year or the year before, we get 16 inches of snow. So, um, be prepared for anything, in other words. And just because the outside is going to be cold, because it's cold, doesn't mean the inside will be, despite being a hotel conference event space where layers are your best friend. Uh, but the camaraderie and the joyousness it keeps the weather warm inside. So, all right, enough setting the stage. Let's get into some of the logistics and nuances. Um, some key things to remember, due dates, etc. Feel free to jump in with any questions or comments in the chat, or unmute if you want to uh, to pop into the discussion at the moment. This is for you all. So, uh, the very first thing that I want to remind you is you need to request electric to your booth before you get on site. Shasta mentioned that in her email. And oh, I see Phil joined us too. Phil's a member of our sponsorship committee as well. So he's another one that help us make this the best experience for you that we can. Going back to the electrical, uh, there Shasta sent an email last night that had some of the details in it, and there is a link on that form or in that email to re fill out the request for electric. It has to be done by no later than 4 days before the event starts, so that would be February 19th. We really, 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 really would encourage you to do it by about the 13th. That way, if there's anything that happens in the interim, we can get that straightened out. But please, really, please remember, you cannot get electric to your booth on site. You have to do the form beforehand. That's a little different than past years. That's why I'm emphasizing it so much. Also in the email that Shasta sent last night is the details about shipping and logistics and getting everything to the Chicago downtown Marriott Magnificent Mile. It goes through the FedEx office attached to the hotel, so please pay attention to the details on how to label everything so that it gets to you and where it needs to go. There's, you know, it's a little complex as with anything. Um, but if you pay attention to those details, it includes your cell phone number so that they can actually track you down if they need to. Um, and you can have everything in plan for you. Okay, that's the behind the scenes stuff. Uh, the we have the Hoover app for our conference again this year. Those of you who've used it in the past probably remember some of the fun stuff like who gets the most points for posting pictures and interacting. It's a great tool for you as an exhibitor and sponsor to interact with conference attendees. And it's got a lot of good functionality to it too. I believe our lead generation is through the Hoover app. John, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, yep,
Okay.
that's correct.
So that app will be a valuable tool for you as well. Um, Take some time ahead of time, set yourself up. You don't have to wait to be on site to interact. I think we'll see people starting to use it probably the week before, maybe sooner. As soon as it's open to us, you'll see folks posting about it. Um, and if you have any questions about it after you get a chance to log in and look at it, feel free to reach out because we'll help you out as best we can. But it's a great way to connect with folks. And like I said, and John clarified through the lead generation functionality in there, you'll get a lot of good stuff. Um, and now, as we get to Chicago, is anyone planning on coming into town on Sunday the 22nd? If you are, please join us at our early welcome reception. That is in the evening on Sunday. It's from 5 to 7. Stop by, or 5 to 7:30, something like that. Stop by for a snack and a beverage, and then head out and enjoy the city for the night. And those kinds of events and receptions, you are all welcome to attend. We'd love for you to join us. Please do. So that's the first one of the conference. Monday, the 23rd, things actually kick off for y'all. Load in for exhibitors is in the exhibit hall at 11 a.m. And the exhibit hall and the general session are on the seventh floor of the Marriott. So they're actually connected spaces, so you can flow from the general sessions into our exhibit hall space and vice versa. And then breakout sessions are on the sixth floor. So you can start setting up in that space at 11 a.m. And at 2 p.m., the exhibit hall opens to attendees. So you've got about 3 hours there. And some of us from the committee will be around if you have any questions or if there's anything that we can help you with. So after the exhibit hall hours that night, the exhibit hall closes at 5 on Monday. We have the conference opening, worship and keynote, followed by the launch party. And again, all those events, you're welcome to join us. We'd love for you to be there and have some fun with us. Tuesday and Wednesday are full day conference activities with keynotes and featured speakers, breakout sessions, meals, worship, refreshment breaks in the exhibit hall. And the exhibit halls are open from about 9:30 to 4:30 on Tuesday and 9:20 to 4 p.m. on Wednesday. And loadout is also Wednesday, the 25th from 4 to 6 p.m. And at 6 p.m. on Wednesday, the celebratory cocktail party starts before our celebration feast. So that's it. You've got that's the logistics. It's the same FedEx office associated with the Marriott for load out and shipping out. And yeah. On Tuesday night, we have our trivia night, always a lot of fun. Please feel free to join us if you're a night owl. That's 8:30 to 10 p.m. And like I said, Wednesday is our celebration feast and reception before that. And what did I miss, y'all? Jamie, Roger, Phil, Marty, what did I miss? John, Shasta?
I just want to say that I am not all that good at trivia. And so I'm the person that's like, oh, I'm going to skip trivia night, but it's actually a lot of fun. And I did really well last year. It's not like that super high level trivia that stresses you out. So y'all come and join trivia night. We will all be there. It is a ton of fun. So I encourage you to come and be with us Tuesday night after dinner on your own. I cannot think of anything else that you missed, Danny. You didn't miss anything. Great job. John, do you have anything to add? Any reminders? Looks
Should
like
we
we
just
covered. I'm sorry.
sorry. Should we just share the exhibit hall um layout?
Yeah,
That's
I'm ready.
probably the question on everybody's mind.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I will go ahead and share that. Here we go. So this is how the hall should look, and and y- y- you'll see that on the right is where we are having the general sessions. So that should be great for the traffic flow. Plus, um, since um, since we are going to have this air wall partially open, so then the attendees uh, will uh, will see you, and they'll find their way uh, um, over there automatically, and then they can also come through these doors that you see down at the bottom as well. So that should be some good traffic flow for everyone. And the booth assignments haven't been made yet. However, we will be announcing that very soon.
Thank you, John.
Mhm.
Well, the floor is open. Anyone have any questions, comments, suggestions, ideas, notes for the good of the order?
Um,
All right.
I have a question. If we ordered or purchased the list, when will that be emailed out of the attendees?
Yes, um, so that's something that we plan to send out just shortly before the conference because there are people who are still signing up. So we want to make sure that you get the most complete list then.
Okay, so maybe like a week before or 2 weeks before,
Uh, generally, uh, I'd say about him a week before. Yes.
a week before. Okay.
Yep.
But once we've got the Hoover app going, you can start reaching out to folks even earlier than that, right, John?
Yes. Yes.
The Hoover app lists all the attendees so you can scroll through that and start doing a little look at who's going to be there and who you want to connect with.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. And I put my contact information in the chat. If there's anything I can do to help or in any way, please let me know. You can call or text or email me. If I don't know the answer, I know who to ask. Well, thank you all again so very much for supporting Faith and Fundraising, for being there. Looking forward to meeting all you newcomers in person and reconnecting with those I've seen, gotten to know in the past, and appreciate you making the time to be here today. Shasta, I turn it back to you for final thoughts.
Well, I just want to say thank you again and how grateful once again we are for your partnership. I am excited to meet each and every one of you personally. Some of you I already know. I see some new faces as well. I'm looking forward to connecting with you. You should have both my email address and John Nelson's email address. Feel free to follow up with any questions you may have, concerns. We are here for you. And looking forward to seeing you soon in Chicago. So have a great rest of your day and stay warm. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone. See
Thanks,
you soon.
everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.